Good morning, everyone. It's not the sunniest of days, but we're out on the quest for the next highest point in Switzerland. In this case, in the canton of Solothurn. The hike fitting for this trip starts in the city of Solothurn itself. So at first we're going to go to the old part of the city. Back there, up on the mountain, we can see Weissenstein. That's going to be the first destination of our trip. And then we're going to have to traverse all the way over to a mountain that is currently hidden behind the building over there. Hasenmatt, the highest point. So, let's go. Solothurn is considered the most beautiful baroque city in Switzerland. From the 16th to the 18th century, the city was the residence of the ambassadors to the French king. Strolling through the old town is an initial highlight on our trip to Hasenmatt. We will also pass by the Ursen Cathedral. Under construction from 1762 until 1773, the cathedral is a landmark of Solothurn. The tower and the church are connected to the holy number of Solothurn, 11. The tower has the height of 6 times 11 meters or 66 meters and is featuring 11 bells. It is possible to climb 249 steps to the top of the tower, but today we have a different goal. The fortifications of the city span centuries. Within the old town of the city you will still be able to spot parts of the Roman constructions from the 4th century. The most prominent features visible today have been constructed almost 1,000 years later in the 13th century. The Ritholdsturm has been constructed in the 16th century at the location of the former castle Niedeck. Shortly after leaving Solothurn behind us, we reached the Verena Gorge. The path leads along a wonderful little gurgling stream to a hermitage. It takes about 20 to 30 minutes to reach the hermitage through the forest. The Hermitage is still occupied today and they ask not to take pictures on the premises. For that reason we only show you some pictures from the outside of the area taken with a high focal length. The chapel itself is not publicly accessible. However, between 10 AM and 5 PM, a small window will allow catching a glimpse of the inside. When you look up these cliffs, it's hard to believe that there's actually an easy path going up there. We've been here before, so we know it's possible, but just from the sheer sight, it almost looks like impossible to scale as a hike. We have been here before in the summer, and at that time quite a lot of people were around. Off season is so much nicer. Nothing else but the trees, the sounds of the birds. Magical. The Hasenmatt is 1,444 meters tall and part of the Swiss Jura. It is part of the Weissenstein chain, the southernmost part of the Jura Mountains. It is part of the same chain of mountains the Geisflur also belongs to. The Geisflur Grat is part of the highest mountain series and is the highest point of the canton of Aargau. Starting in the old town of Solothurn and walking through the Verena Gorge, our hike today will roughly be 24 kilometers or 15 miles. The city of Solothurn is located at 432 meters above sea level, so to reach Hasenmatt we will have to cover about 1000 meters of altitude gain. Most of that altitude gain is covered when scaling the steep cliffs towering over the city. During the climb up, we already got a glimpse of the mountain in the backdrop. When you reach the plateau, you will finally have the time to really enjoy the view onto the mountain chain in the back. Most prominent will probably be the iconic Eiger mountain and Mönch in Jungrau. Pushing onwards, the main destination of our trip today comes into view. The Hasenmatt, the highest point of the canton of Solothurn. From the top of Hasenmatt, we start our descent towards Lommiswil. Shortly before reaching Lommiswil, we will have another highlight along this trip. At a local quarry not far from Lommiswil, you will be treated to dinosaur tracks. The tracks of the forefeet are measuring 60 centimeters in length and are 40 centimeters wide. The hind legs are 120 centimeters long and 80 centimeters wide. A single step covers between 2.5 and 5.2 meters, which is roughly equivalent to 3 to 4.5 meters hip height. The stone plate is roughly 145 million years old and covers 10,000 square meters. The quarry itself is off limits, but a viewing platform has been constructed on the side. From here, the path to the next train station is not far. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to press the like button. Also, if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing if you enjoy this kind of content. To everyone, but especially to our regular viewers, thank you so much for watching, and until next time.